Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Jada Briani, and I am back with another video, a very long due video. It's been a little minute since I posted on my channel, but I am here today ready to drop some gems for y'all. Today we are going to get into what do you need to start a lash business. Okay, so basically how to start a lash business. I'm going to let you guys know that here today, but before we get into the video, I want you guys to please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I would greatly appreciate it. On this channel, just know we're gonna be dropping nothing but gems. Okay, I'm giving y'all all the tea on entrepreneurship. So whether you have a cosmetics business, whether you sell shoes, you have a boutique, whatever you may need advice on, as far as the back end of everything, I am here to tell you that. So I do have my phone here with my notes, so please forgive me if you see me like looking down. I just want to make sure that I touch on everything, but we about to get right into it. When starting a lash business, you're wondering like, where am I going to get my product from? Who can I go to get my product? Well, let me just start off by saying quick little promo for my business, Briani Collections. I do now offer wholesale for my lashes. So if you're looking to start up a lash business, you can click on the link directly below this video in the description bar and go to my website and check out my wholesale program. You know, if you need a lash vendor and you want a US based lash vendor, click the link. Okay, but anyways, in all seriousness, so very first thing, like I say, is you need a vendor. So a lot of vendors are Chinese based vendors. So to communicate with them, you do need to go through certain apps to, you know, just find them and then reach out to them. So one of my top apps that I go through is Alibaba. You literally can go to the Alibaba website or literally just download the Alibaba app on your phone, and I'm gonna show y'all what that looks like. I'm lying. I'm not gonna show y'all what they look like because anyway, so literally one of my top websites that I go to is Alibaba. So basically Alibaba is a website with vendors, like any kind of vendor you can imagine. Literally whatever you want to sell, you're going to find that vendor on Alibaba. So basically what you would just do is just go to Alibaba website and you would just search in lash vendors. Now, if you're looking to sell like a specific lash style, maybe you're looking for only 25mm lash styles or synthetic lash styles or 100% mink or faux mink lashes. So it depends on what you're trying to sell. So just to get your search a little less saturated, because when you first type in lash vendors, you're going to get thousands and thousands of searches. So learn what you're trying to sell and basically add that in a search bar and search for it just to get your search results narrowed down a little bit more specifically to what you're trying to sell. Another website that you can go through is Instagram. So literally it's the same exact thing with Instagram. You just go to Instagram, go to your search bar and search for lash vendors. So you definitely can find a vendor on one of those two platforms. Those are my main two. I have two vendors currently right now, and I found them on those two platforms. Once you find a vendor, you have to find a way to communicate with that vendor because they're out the country. You're going to need some kind of third-party app to communicate with your vendor out of the country. So basically what you can do is download the WhatsApp, create yourself an account, and get your vendor's number. So when you find them on Alibaba or Instagram, 9 times out of 10 in their description, they're going to have their WhatsApp number. So what you can just do is literally copy and paste their WhatsApp number, put it inside the WhatsApp, and message them. I'm interested in your catalog, or hey, I'm looking for a new lash vendor, and they're pretty good about reaching back out to you and responding. Now, the only thing that I want to touch on is that the time zones are different. So typically when it's daytime out here, when we're up moving around, it's nighttime out in China. So you probably won't get a response until nighttime, our time, which is their daytime, if that makes sense. So the only time you'll probably will really be able to get consistent response and consistent communication is by communicating with your vendors at nighttime. So that's something to keep in mind. And I kind of threw out there a little bit that I do have two vendors. So that's something that I want to say is very, very important. Never rely on one vendor. Always have at least another lash vendor, or for anything for that matter. Make sure that you have a vendor that you can fall back on just in case something doesn't go right with this specific vendor. You know, you have someone else to, you know, kind of say today. So make sure you find at least 2 lash vendors. Now, before you place your bulk order through your vendor, you want to make sure that you get sample orders, okay? It's very important to get sample orders first, because you don't want to order a bulk of lashes and you get your lashes and you see that the lashes are not the quality that you were looking for, and you done spent hundreds of dollars with this vendor, and it's like now you're stuck with this product, and it's like, what are you going to do? You just gonna take that L and lose out on the money, or now you got to sell this bogus product and now that's your brand. So you want to just make sure that you order sample orders and make sure that the quality is A1. Usually when you order like a sample order, the mock is like 10. So you just ask for 10 different lash styles and they'll get them sent out to you so you can try them out. So another thing you want to look out for are scams. Now, a lot of people are out here scamming, so you do need to be careful. It's one thing that lets me know that I can trust my vendor is when they reach out to me. So a lot of vendors will FaceTime you, will video chat you, and they'll be messaging you like crazy, calling you, so that they're kind of like builds trust, I guess. That lets me know like, okay, this is legit, this is a person, and they literally will show you their whole factory. They will show you the process of how they make the lashes, cleaning the lashes, and buy like literally everything. So you want to make sure that before you send your payment out, that it's a legit business. And typically with the Chinese-based vendors, they take payments through PayPal. That's the only way I've ever done business with my vendors, and I have 2 different ones. They both go through PayPal. So, you know, God forbid anything was a scam, you'll be able to dispute it. But PayPal is just like a secure way to pay. So once you place your sample order, so this is like just, you know, getting your feet wet a little bit. So now you place your sample order and okay, you like the quality of the product, it's everything that you're looking for. So now you're going to get ready to go back and buy a bulk order. So what you're going to need is a logo. It's very, very, very important to make sure that you have some kind of logo for your business. And so when people see that logo, they know that it's you. So to get a logo, you can actually go through Canva. There's a Canva app that you can go through in your Apple store, download it, and you literally can create your own logo free of charge. Okay, people be trying to charge you to do stuff that you can do yourself. Now, if you're not really like a graphic kind of person like me, you can go through other apps to find like a freelancer or a graphic designer to like help you create your logo. So one of those websites are Fiverr, Fiverr.com. They also have an app as well where you can go in there and find yourself a graphic designer, and you can get a logo made for as cheap as $5 or $10. Okay. So that's one way where you can make your logo. Also, your vendors. So when you place the order with your vendor, they'll ask you if you have a logo, because they're going to be looking forward to adding your logo onto your packaging. So if you don't have a logo, they're definitely open to making your logo for you, just for a small extra fee. And yeah, so those are 3 options that you can do when it comes to creating your logo. Once you actually go back and you place your bulk order, you want to know what you're selling. Okay, so like I say, if you're going to do just 25mm lash styles, make sure that you have a variety of 25mm lash styles. Have the fluffy ones, the 3D ones, the 4D, 5D. Like, there's literally so many different lash styles that you can do. You can do the dramatic ones, the super flamboyant and extravagant. Like, just be, you know, have a variety for your customers. Okay, so that's that. And then, okay, this is where we get a little bit deeper. Okay, so one thing I want to say is, when starting your business, some people may argue me this, is I don't recommend getting an LLC off back when you start your business. I say that because you need to know that this is something that you really want to do long term, and this is something that you're passionate about before you go and get an LLC, and then you find that you've been selling for about 3 to 6 months, and then you realize, hey, this is not what I want to do. And now you have a cosmetics LLC, but you really want to be like a chef or something. You know what I'm saying? So my advice I give to people is, you know, before you get like an LLC or a reseller's permit or anything like that, get your feet wet a little bit, talk to your vendors, get your sample orders, and if you're going to buy like a bulk order, buy something small like a 25 count or something to see how it sells. And if it's successful enough for you, and like I say, you notice that it's something that you really want to do, then go ahead and get your LLC. And another important thing is you need to have a website. You need to have a website, okay? Do not argue with me, okay? People try to argue with me about this all the time, and they don't understand, like, when you have a website for your business, first of all, it's professional off the bat. Okay, I love being able to go to a website and see everything that a person has to offer. Like, I see all of their inventory. If I have any questions about shipping, or just I want to know who's behind the brand, or just anything, you can literally find that on the website. So it's important to have a website because it brings structure. Okay, having a website, you'll be able to see all your analytics, your profits, you know, revenue for everything. You'll see the most clicked on items, the most viewed items, items that people ordered that you got the most like sales from. So like, you'll see your top selling items. Like, a website is just very, very, very essential for your business. I do not recommend doing business through DM. I did start out doing business through DM, but let me tell you, I had no structure at all. It was very, very stressful running my business through DM. Like, I didn't have a website, so people were DMing me to place their orders. And when I had to ship out orders, people had to like send their addresses to me. Then I had to like manually write down their addresses on packages, and like, it was just too much. And then through DM, like, I was accepting Zelle payments, Cash App, Apple Pay, Venmo, like literally any payment you can name. So my money was just all over the place. So really, I didn't know how much money I really made from my business, and I was using my own personal bank account to receive money, and it was just a mess. I'm gonna actually make a video on that, and how important it is to just have a website for your business. So I'm gonna let y'all know literally every single thing that I did, and, you know, failures that I've made that I wish someone would have told me in the beginning. But I'm here telling y'all, just please, please, please get a website. So like I said, I was just mentioning money. My money was coming in all over the place. So when you get a website, you'll have some type of ship platform integrated with your website. And so then you'll have to set up like your payments, how you get paid. So please create yourself, if you have an LLC, get yourself a business bank account and set up that business bank account with your website, so that when you get paid, all your business funds will be inside of one account. Okay, if you don't have an LLC, some other options that you can do is create a free PayPal business account and use that as your account that you receive all your business funds in. It's very important to keep your business funds separate from your personal funds. So that's very, 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 very important. Please get a website, okay? Because people be asking you questions and you gotta copy and paste and send stuff to every single customer, when you can literally just direct them to your website in the most professionalist way. So now you got everything. You found your vendor, you found communication for your vendor, you have at least 2 vendors, you placed your sample orders. Now when you can find like 2-3 vendors, get sample orders from all 3 of them and compare. You know, once you finally order your bulk order, you got your logo ready, then, you know, you have your variety lash styles that you're going to order, and then you may or may not have an LLC, but you definitely have a website to put all your product up on. So then now you definitely need to make sure that you take photos for your business, all of your products. Make sure that you get very, very good photos, great quality photos. To stand out in your business are photos. And like when it comes to your packaging, so when you go through your vendor, you get your packaging and all of that, you want to make sure that you find some packaging that literally stands out, something that's different. Get a logo that literally stands out, something that's different from like anybody else. You know what I'm saying? So you want to do that. And yeah, so that's my video for today, y'all. I've touched on everything. Please let me know down below in the comments if I missed anything, because you never know who's watching, who else is trying to start a lash business. Like, we can all help each other. So if there's something I didn't mention it in the comments. Let's help each other out. 2022 is about growth, okay? We're gonna have successful businesses this year, and I'm looking forward to helping you guys out and constantly coming with content. Also, if you have any content suggestions, any questions, drop it down below in the comments. I will make a video on it. But thank you so much for tuning in to this video. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and check out my website down below. Currently we are in a rebranding process, so it might be looking a little crazy, you know what I'm saying, but I do still offer lip gloss and lash wholesale. Currently, like I said, we're rebranding, so like everything is just about to be brand new. But thank you so much for tuning in. I truly appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next video.